You. So the cherry blossoms along the tidal basin won't be the only blooming attractions in the area. In just a few days, the gardens at the Riversdale House Museum in Riverdale Park will come alive. And here with more, we're joined by Kira Lewis. Good morning.
Good morning,
I'm excited
Kathy.
to be talking about flowers.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So I understand that the home where this is all taking place, rich in history. It's now a museum now, but tell me a little bit about the backstory, because the mistress of the house enjoyed gardening, and that's why it's been an annual tradition to kind of keep this coming.
Yes, Rosalie Steer Calvert was the mistress of Riversdale, and gardening was her most joyed diversion, she says. She inherited the home from her father, who built it here in 1800, but then returned home to Europe and left it for Rosalie and her family to enjoy. And Rosalie and her father's relationship centered heavily around both of their love of the garden. And they communicated over 2 decades and more than 200 letters, sharing many, many stories about her joy of the gardens at Riversdale.
Wow. So kind of for folks who haven't been out there, you know, describe the scene for us. What kind of flowers and plants can we expect to see when everything is in bloom? And you were saying that right now it hasn't peaked just yet.
Yes, spring is arriving at Riversdale a little later, as it is for all of us this year. But we're happy that it's coming. We're expecting beautiful weather this week, and this weekend we're expecting the gardens to be beautiful. So in April, this coming Saturday, April 5th, we're opening the gardens to invite artists to come in to be inspired by the gardens and paint artwork that we're hoping that they will be willing to submit to the Brentwood Art Exchange. And we are also having a tour of the gardens, which we do all the time, all year long, and during this weekend we're inviting people to come out for that as well, and encouraging them to see demonstrations of cooking for seasonal vegetables that also grow in the garden. Rosalie was very pleased with her hyacinths and tulips, so we're featuring some of the tulips this weekend that she grew in the garden, and she talked about them all the time.
Oh, that's great. And any other information that visitors should know before stopping by?
Well, we don't need registration for folks to come by just to visit the gardens or to do house tours. We do that all the time, but we would like them to register if they plan to participate in the cooking demonstration, which will be on Sunday.
All right, I bet a great place for photo ops and even weddings here, I would imagine.
Yes, we do rent the facility out for weddings and other events. People love the Riversdale Gardens and the plantation there.
All right, looking forward to it. Kira Lewis, thank you so much for that information.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
And we are going to step away for a moment. Your morning sports right after this.